If Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson's on-screen chemistry is considered the best of all time, their real-life relationship is even more shocking. Details that seem to only exist in movies, but actually happen in real life, make fans faint many times. The strange comfort every time they are together. What surprises fans the most is the level of naturalness between the two. Even when they are no longer filming 50 Shades, every time Jamie and Dakota appear together, they always smile at each other in a way that only very close people smile. Lean on each other when taking pictures. Continuously joke like a pair of best friends for 10+ years. Jamie once admitted, "With Dakota, I always feel safe and comfortable." That statement is enough to make fans explode. Absolute trust, not afraid to protect each other. Many times they publicly protect each other in front of the press. Dakota once said in an interview, "No one understands me on set like Jamie." In turn, Jamie has repeatedly claimed that Dakota is the best co-star he's ever had. This trust has led many fans to joke, "They're not just compatible, they're compatible souls." Behind-the-scenes moments that leave fans speechless. The duo is famous for countless, unplayable moments. Dakota fixes Jamie's hair herself. Jamie unconsciously hugs Dakota after each difficult scene. The two whisper to each other while the crew is busy. The two always find each other first when the director shouts, "Cut." Small actions, but enough to make fans boo. Please give the director more scenes because this chemistry is too strong. Every time they reunite, fans explode. Even though they no longer film together, as long as they appear together again, even for a short event, social media is on fire. Fans analyze every look, every touch, every word, and every time they discover sweeter than the movies moments. So close that Hollywood is curious. Not only fans, even the press is surprised by the rare closeness between the two stars who once co-starred in an 18+ movie. They don't avoid each other like many other couples after the project ends, on the contrary. Still in touch. Still asking about work. Still sending wishes when there are new projects. And especially, always supporting each other wholeheartedly. Many people in the industry revealed that their relationship is unique and rarely beautiful between a pair of co-stars. In real life, Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson are much closer than fans think. A relationship that is both pure, sincere, and extremely close, enough to make everyone exclaim, "Right finger," they were born to be each other's companions. It's no wonder fans are always looking forward to the day they reunite in a new project to witness their legendary chemistry explode once again. Emotional synchronicity makes them a rare co-star. One of the things that makes Jamie Dakota special is their emotional synchronicity. Not every pair of actors can understand each other's eyes in just 1 second, but Jamie and Dakota do it so easily that it's suspicious. In many interviews, the director revealed, "They don't need to act, just look at each other and all the emotions naturally flow out." This not only makes the scenes more realistic but also affirms that there is a special kind of connection between them, something that not everyone has throughout their acting career. Times Jamie and Dakota accidentally showed their care. Fans even compiled the moments that made netizens faint. Jamie pulled out a chair for Dakota even though there was a staff member standing next to him. Dakota held Jamie's hand when he slipped during the photoshoot. Jamie watched Dakota every time she walked out of the frame. Dakota always lightly touched Jamie's hand when they both laughed. No one told anyone, but those tiny actions said so much. A fan once commented, "The way they care for each other is not the kind of noisy affection, but it is so warm that it softens my heart." Film crew insiders reveal, they are always next to each other during breaks. Although the film crew has hundreds of people, during breaks, Jamie and Dakota almost always sit next to each other. Talk about family and career. Speak together. Share drinks and snacks. Interestingly, the two of them do not intentionally attract attention. They just naturally find each other out of habit. A member once shared that Jamie and Dakota always create the feeling of two old friends reuniting, not two stars working together. The most stormy moment, when Jamie called Dakota the perfect companion. When asked if he could do difficult scenes with anyone other than Dakota, Jamie smiled and replied, "No, Dakota is my perfect companion in every scene." That statement became a hot topic online, making fans faint in droves, and the comments exploded. Perfect companion? What do you mean? That's enough to understand the level of intimacy. Chemistry is amazing because they truly connect from the heart. Jamie rarely uses flowery words, but when he does, he speaks from the heart. Why does Jamie-Dakota's relationship make fans so emotional? Because there are few couples in Hollywood who no longer film together but still keep in touch. No need to show off but always silently support each other. Not avoiding each other at events, on the contrary, happily reunite. Not afraid to say nice things to each other even after many years. From chemistry, they create something more than that. Right finger a genuine bond, beyond the screen. Fans love them not just for the drama, but for their beautiful, delicate, and extremely rare relationship in the entertainment industry. Behind the scenes, never revealed, Dakota is the only person who makes Jamie soften up. Jamie Dornan is a reserved person who rarely shares his emotions. But according to those who have worked with him, there is only one person who makes him open up, laugh and become more childish. Right finger Dakota Johnson. Many members of the film crew have said that every time Dakota steps onto the set, Jamie immediately changes his facial expression, becoming comfortable and happy as if he had just met the person he trusts the most. A saying in the crew once caused a storm internally. Dakota doesn't need to do much, just standing near Jamie is enough to make him relax. Fans heard it and just said, "I fainted." Dakota also admitted, "Jamie understands me more than I think." Few people expected that Dakota, who is strong and independent, would once say a sentence that shook the entire fandom. Jamie understands me in a way that not many people can understand. Many years after the movie ended, Dakota still kept this statement. She did not correct or retract it, proving that the relationship between them has not faded. The truth is that the two have accompanied each other in many difficult, sensitive scenes that require extremely great trust. And that creates a bond that is not easy to break. The rare reunions are enough to make fans explode. Despite their busy schedules, every time Jamie and Dakota appear together, fans go crazy. There are some reunions that caused a stir, such as the unexpected hug at the movie press conference, Jamie's smile when she saw Dakota getting out of the car, the way Dakota stood close to Jamie like an old habit. Jamie gently put her hand on Dakota's back to guide her into the photo area. Those moments only lasted a few seconds but were enough to make social networks explode because they were so sweet. The media even had to admit, this relationship is not normal. Many major newspapers have commented that it is rare for a couple after the movie ends to still keep the same attachment as the beginning. Do not avoid each other. Do not appear distant to avoid rumors. On the contrary, they become closer every year. A Hollywood magazine once wrote, "Jamie and Dakota's relationship goes beyond the scope of two actors who once acted together. It is like a soulmate friendship, peaceful but deep." Such a beautiful comment, and so true. Fans call them Hollywood soulmate couple, not because of the movie but because of real life. Although they are not a couple in real life, fans still fondly call Jamie Dakota Hollywood's twin flames. Why? They always care for each other in the most natural way. Not afraid to protect each other. Not letting time or rumors fade the relationship. Still giving each other a trusting look even after many years. Fans commented, "If they are not destined for movies, they are definitely destined for life."